takes them from the gathering of the research to the creation of a thesis statement to making the note cards. The note cards are all done in the program, to creating the outline, and then to creating that first and then multiple drafts of the paper.
I would describe it as probably the easiest way to do a research project.
And it's like having a miniature-sized editor in your pocket.
As I got into it a little bit more and learned more about the program and the tool, I thought it was a great way to move our students along and taking an old process that we've all done for ages, but bringing it into a more modern setting.
And it really helps like build your thesis, because theses are really hard to build, for me at least. If you have a good thesis, then the paper just kind of spills out.
It tells you what needs to be added, what needs to be taken out.
It just sets your days for you right away, and you know everything you have to do for your paper, and you can adjust it even like if you know you're going to need more time to research than you are going to be writing your paper.
But they've been able to really get online, know how to get online, know how to look for different sources and different places, know how to correctly cite what they found.
And then the personal evaluations at the end, that was pretty good, because that tells me am I ready to move on, or should I go back and check something out?
Control C for copy. Control
When
V.
you start doing a research paper, the teacher's completely stressed out. Not at first, because at first you're like, this is going to be better, because everything you do you think is going to be better than the last time you did it. But then you have a little bit of rebellion or feedback from the students, so then it starts to get a little stressful for them, which of course you feed off that stress. It becomes stressful for the teacher.
This houses everything in one place. It allows the student to ask questions that are specific to the nature of their concern, as opposed to, I just don't get any of it.
In the past, teachers have told me, you forgot a thesis statement. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't exactly know what a thesis statement is.
It was my first research paper, and I really didn't know how to write a research paper, and as my teacher was explaining it to me, I kind of got it, but I really didn't get it. When we got the builder, it helped because it had directions and instructions on specifically how to do every step. So that really helped me with my research paper.
And it'll keep you organized, and you won't get irritated, and you won't want to go off on your teacher. You just be happy with doing your research paper.
And also help the teacher, because I think it takes a lot of the load off the teacher as well. It makes things easier for them. Who's not going to want that? It helps them and helps us.
These kids, you don't put them through a training program to learn to use a program. They just want to sit down and use it. And I'm the same way. I want to sit down and use a program. I was able to do that with the builder.
I can just click on a topic, and there's all the things related to that topic, and I can find the quote within 2 or 3 seconds instead of spending 10-20 minutes looking through a stack of papers trying to find it.
Using this program, it's helped me become more organized with this research paper.
I like it. It's something new, something easy, something fun to do. It's different, of course, but I think it's a better way of learning how to write a paper.
This, you just have the page reference right away, and it even puts it in later on for you, so that was a big help.
It's really easy. You need a computer and this USB drive, and you're set.
This has been the best thing I have ever done, and I had a whole lot more fun doing it by Mead building than by hand.
It gave me confidence and helped me organize everything better, and I didn't have to do it on paper.
I like the note card process on the computer a lot, because you get to choose what subtopic it can go under, and it's really helpful.
It helps you so much. There's nothing it doesn't do. Like, this program is great. And after seeing and using this program, there's no reason that I would ever go back.
But as I look at the work that they've done, this is amazing. Probably the best research I've seen in a couple of years here at the school.
This is crazy. None of these kids ever turn in anything or do their work, and this is really the most amazing thing that I've ever seen, to see them excited about actually writing a paper.
This just kind of gives you a feel for how much time.
I would hope that we would be able to use this system with the entire school, because one of the things that we're trying to increase here at Austin East is our writing assessment scores, and this will, in my opinion, will help. We can't do nothing but help this process.
In terms of the writing, the kids' final product is much better. It's more polished than what it would have been without this system in place. We've always had good writing strategies here at school, but when the kid leaves the schoolhouse, the brick and mortar, and takes their project home, they don't have the teacher there to provide them with the guidance that they would have here in the schoolhouse. What this program has allowed them to do is to take that software with them home, use that structure in place, and still come up with a nice project.
It doesn't matter that it's this school, it's our educational system, period. We need that kind of help. Our kids need that advantage.
With this product, all they have to do is plug in their flash drive. This is the due date, this was the start date, these are the times when you have to have things done. You are able to self-assess so that when you hand in your paper, considering it's the final, you're handing in the best product possible.
And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's not about what that paper was about. It's about learning that process and getting better as we go.